Why is this so close to my face? Is this on? I swear to God, like every time I turn this on, it's so close. Like when I have it set and then when I click record, it just zooms in on my face. Hey, how's it going? So I just created this video to kind of share with you what this journey of mine kind of looks like and what my life is going to look like in just a couple of months. I don't know why I'm being so weird, but it's because I could see myself in the camera screen. So maybe next time I record a video, I should just keep that down so I don't look at like these weird movements I'm doing. But yeah, so this video is just a rant about my life and the Female Passion Project and what I want it to be. So stick around and listen in because this thing I'm creating is gonna be amazing and magical, and it's gonna be beautiful, and we're all gonna grow together, and it's gonna be amazing. So stick around if you want to know more about the Female Passion Project. And yeah, this is an unscripted video. The one I'm about to record, or well, I guess the one that you're about to watch, is unscripted, so it's kind of awkward, but it's okay. We'll just live with the fact that I'm an awkward human being. But yeah, thanks, and I can't wait to share my business baby with you guys. I'm checking myself out really quick in the camera. Literally, the screen is just so distracting. Okay, what questions do I need to answer? Okay. So who am I? Who am I? I'm Angelique Vestil. Who am I is a loaded question because I don't know who I am. And that's what this whole thing is about, is figuring out who I am and what I like to do. So, who I am right now. What would I describe myself as? So I'm Angelique Vestil. I'm 22 years old right now. Like, what? I'm 22 and I just graduated university in May 2019, and 3 days after graduation I went on a solo adventure to Asia. I landed in Bangkok. Since then I've been to all these different countries, but I didn't end up going back on my return flight because I just didn't feel like it was time for me to go home yet. But yeah, I've been here since May, and I've had such a magical journey. I would call myself an adventurer. I don't know if I would call myself an adventurer. Maybe a professional traveler. I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, I don't know who I am. I'm still trying to figure it out. My identity is still unknown because I don't know who I'm supposed to be yet or what my greater calling is, and that's why I created the Female Passion Project, to figure out that passion of mine alongside of you guys. I hope to figure out what I like to do. I know that I love helping people, and that's why I created the Female Passion Project, to help people like me who don't know what life is supposed to be like. And that's okay. So who am I as a person? I would say I am very giving. I don't know if this is like, who am I? This is, I don't know. I would say that I have a really big heart and I love to love everyone. Like, I am a hugger and will hug you really, really hard even if you don't like being hugged. So if I meet you in person, be prepared to hug me back. That sounds so creepy, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't know who I am, and I'm still trying to figure it out, and that's why I've been soul searching this whole time. I've been soul searching since May, and I'm still trying to find that inner soul of mine. So I'm being so weird. I'm trying to find that person inside of me of who I'm supposed to be, because I think people graduate college. I graduated college not knowing absolutely anything about what post-grad looked like. And that's why I wanted to create the Female Passion Project podcast, to talk about life after graduation with some of my closest friends, but also figure out like life together, because I don't know what's going on, you don't know what's going on, we all are just all confused about life, and that is okay. So yeah, that's kind of who I am. I didn't really answer the question, but it's fine. You get a gist of who I am. I'm a spaz. Anyway, so you're watching this video because you want to know more about the Female Passion Project. So what is the Female Passion Project? It's still at the very beginning stages. Essentially what I want it to be is a community of women who, like me, don't know what the heck is going on in life, who are trying to find their purpose and uncover their passions, because everyone's like, oh, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. But like when I graduated college, I didn't know what I loved to do, and I didn't know what my greater calling is. You don't wake up one day and I'm like, I want to save the world. Maybe you do, because that would be amazing, and you would be like Superman or Superwoman, and you should wake up every day like that, because I want to be your friend then. But I didn't wake up and was like, oh, I want to be a consultant. Like, no, I didn't wake up like that. So I'm still trying to uncover my passions, and this is my passion project. And I want to create the Female Passion Project for all of us to find our passions together and figure out this thing we call life. Because life is hard, and it's crazy, and it's confusing, and there's so many emotions that come with just everyday life, and that's okay. So I wanted to create this community of really ambitious and driven and strong, real women who are just trying to figure out life and just trying to chase their dreams, and are just trying to create their own version of success. Because I think we're in a day and age where we're redefining success as, what does being successful mean? Like, it doesn't always mean living in that big house or getting that nice car. For me, I think it's just about being authentically happy, whether that's working your job or whether that's traveling the world, which it was for me. And that's why I went on this journey, the soul searching journey, to find myself, because I had the opportunity to travel when I was young. I did my first solo trip, not solo because I was with one of my closest friends, when I was 19, and since then, like, once you start traveling, I swear to God, you cannot, like, you can't stop. And yeah, that's what the Female Passion Project is, what I want it to be. I want it to be a community of women who are just like me, just are confused with like what life is and what's going on in their life. Like, I don't know what my greater purpose is, and I want to uncover those alongside you guys so that we can grow together, and it's gonna be amazing. Why did I create the Female Passion Project? I created it to create a community of women. Not only do I want to figure out my life purpose, but I want to inspire women all across the world, or globe, I should say, because that's with my brand, Andrew on the Globe. But I want people all around the globe to kind of figure out life alongside of me, because it's confusing to do it alone. Trust me, I know. I've been solo traveling since May, and it's hard to do it on your own. So I want to build that support group of women who are just trying to figure it out, because I had the opportunity to meet so many people along this journey and create my own support system. But yes, in this day and age, it's hard, especially with social media everywhere. It's so easy to like get lost in like your phone. But yeah, I wanted to create this community of women, whether that's an online community, which it will be eventually, but also where we could meet up and hang out and figure out life together if we have things in common, or whatever that is. Like, I want to do everything with everyone. As weird as that sounds, but like, yeah, why I created it, I wanted to create I think for me, I would say I was a group hopper. I was friends with a lot of different people, and that's okay, because I think I had certain parts of my personality that fit in with different groups. But I feel like in this day and age, life and relationships is all about creating just a connection with a human being. And if I can create that connection with a human being like you, then I already know I've won, because connections is what allows us to grow, what allows us to foster happiness and love and abundance. And by building those connections, not only do we get to hang out, but we get to collaborate with one another and jump off of each other's energy. And it's amazing. Like, not only do I want to make my dreams come true, but I want to help people like you also make their dreams come true. And we're just all trying to figure out life, and we're all just confused, and that is okay. And that's why I created the Female Passion Project, to uncover these confusions about life and to be 100% authentic and 100% real with what the heck is going on in my life right now, because I don't even know what is going on in my life right now. So yeah, that's why I created the Female Passion Project. It's, I don't know. There's a lot of whys behind it all. I think I covered most of them, but if not, I will be sure to make another video if I want to speak on more things. So what do I hope to achieve with the Female Passion Project? Wow. I want to achieve a lot of things with it. I think my brain is just everywhere because, one, I've been living alone now for like over a month, so like I have so much alone time, and so when I start talking, it's like I'm talking to myself because I live alone. But it's okay, I like living alone because you get to hang out with yourself and love yourself more. Anyway, sorry, got distracted. So what do I want to achieve with the Female Passion Project? So not only do I want to create a community of awesome people and human beings, I want to inspire each other. Not just me inspiring you, but I want to be inspired by you too, because we all have these different gifts in our lives. And I think, especially in this day and age, a lot of the gifts we're given, a lot of the strengths we're given are suppressed because there's so many distractions. Your phone, social media, other humans. Like, we're so interconnected that we're distracted to think about ourselves and what it is we really love to do. And so with the Female Passion Project, I want to uncover those different passions as a community of women, because I feel like I'm always inspired every day by the people I meet. And when you surround yourself by people who inspire you, you want to become like those people each and every day. And that is something I've learned while I've been backpacking Asia. Like, you have to choose your friends wisely, because it's easy to get pulled back into old habits that was associated with an old version of you. But in order to foster, in order to grow, you need to push yourself outside of your comfort zone and be comfortable with the uncomfortable. And I am so uncomfortable living in Asia. Yes, I'm Asian, but it's such a different life than the life I grew up in suburban Chicago. And I want to achieve that community to uncover those passions, because every day I'm inspired by other women who, like me at my age, didn't know what they were doing, and now they're doing something that is awesome, and I want to be like them. And like, every day I interact with those people, and it's amazing. But not only do I want to create a community, but I want to make an impact in the world, whether that's building shelters in a third world country, or educating children who didn't have access to education, or whether that's doing ocean cleanup. Like, I think it's so important to create a bigger impact as a community, as a tribe of women. I think we can be so powerful together. Like, if I went out into, like, I'm looking that way because the city of Cebu is right there. But if I went out into Cebu right now and got food and started giving away food to the people living on the streets, yeah, I could make a difference. But I probably would only be able to reach such a small amount of people, which is still good. Like, don't get me wrong, like, working by yourself is also good. But when you get a tribe of people together and then go out into the city and do exactly just that, it's amazing how much numbers multiply and how many people you can reach by just doing those outreach things with a tribe and a group of people. And overall, like, my bigger goal for the Female Passion Project is to make an impact on this world. I think there's so many distractions that we forget that there's a whole other world out there, and by not only traveling to all these different like countries or wherever together, like eventually I want to create a tribe of people that like go to a place and then give back. But it's such a beautiful thing, and I think it could be so powerful, especially in this day and age. Like, you don't see, I mean, you see it, but you don't see it as often, and I want this to be a bigger impact on the world, because I think we're so distracted by everything around us that it's easy to forget that there's other people who don't have the same privileges as you. And I don't know, it's just, every time I think about it, it's like someone's ripping at my heart. But so yeah, I want to create a bigger impact in that way. But I'm like kind of sweating right now. It's okay. But not only do I want to make an impact in the community and in the world, but I want to create an impact in women like me who just don't know what's going on with life. Eventually I want to do transformational events and transformational parties and retreats and workshops where we are 100% immersed in everything that means bettering ourselves, which, whether that's self-love, self-care, whether that's transformation, whether that's breakthroughs. I want to create events and collaborate with really awesome human beings that foster a safe space for us to grow as human beings. And I want to create those events all around the world. And I know that is very loaded to say, because this company, while I'm recording this video, is only 1 month old. But that's what I want it to be. I want to inspire women to have those breakthroughs, to find their greater purpose in life. And purpose in life is something that's always evolving and always changing. So no matter what age you're at, you can have new breakthroughs at different seasons in your life. And that's the beauty of it all. And that's what I want this to be, is to create transformation within you and breakthroughs within you. And right now there's not any workshops, but that's what I'm working towards. I'm working towards creating those events. I'm working towards creating an impact in society. And that's what I want to achieve with the Female Passion Project. So I know that's super, super loaded to say, but yeah, that's what I want it to be. And I think it's going to be a magical ride, and we're going to be amazing together as a force, and it's going to be so awesome. So how can I join the movement? The movement, as if it's like already moving. I'm just kidding, it is moving a little bit. It's still at the beginning stages, like I said, but I created a Facebook group. It's a private Facebook group called the Female Passion Project. I'll link it down below. But essentially what this group is gonna be a community of women who just wanna talk about life, who want to talk to each other about different struggles, insecurities, about figuring out life and overcoming obstacles and talking through struggles. Like, it's just going to be a huge vent sesh for all us women who kind of might not know what life holds for us, and that's okay. And it's going to be a community of women who just empower one another, who inspire one another, who might be able to collaborate with one another because they have one thing or are looking for something, and then they come together and have a beautiful business baby. So there's a Facebook group, and you could request to join it, or you could follow the Female Passion Project on Instagram. I'm posting daily motivation stuff on there, so if you want daily inspo, follow us on Instagram and engage in the community so you can meet other women like you who are just confused with life, because I'm also confused with life. Or you could check out the Female Passion Project podcast, which is by far one of my favorite things about the Female Passion Project that I'm sharing with you guys, because I think it's so, 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 so important. But the Female Passion Project podcast is literally real conversations about real life with real women. And it's something I created because I'm in a really weird in-between in my life. Like, I graduated college in May and don't know what the next thing is, but I'm on that journey. And so it's kind of just talking through life with other women, and talking through life and talking about different struggles, and talking about different insecurities, and talking about different things that relate to just being human. And I love it. I love talking to people that get to share their stories with me, because certain struggles within one person, like there's another person out there that's struggling with the same things. And to be able to have that connection and feel connected to someone and understand that it's okay to be feeling the way that you feel, I think it's so important, because no one ever talks about the hardships. No one ever talks about how hard life is, or not knowing what life is meant to be. And I think we need to talk about it more, because in this day and age, especially in social media, like all we see is the beauty. Like, how do you even capture sadness behind a post? Like, it's hard, right? But when you talk and have a conversation with another human being just about life and struggles and different events, you could be 100% authentic. Like, if you listen to the podcast, you cannot sugarcoat some of those conversations. And it's something that's built along with building that connection with people, and it's beautiful. Like, every podcast I've recorded, I've absolutely loved doing it. So if you have something to share with the community, I'd love to have you on the podcast. Just message me and we'll make something work. And it doesn't have to be like some like amazing success story about like broke to rich. I mean, it can be, like that would be cool, but it could just be like a conversation about life, like certain struggles you've overcame, or whether you're training for a triathlon, because if you are, talk to me, because I don't know how you do it, and I think that's crazy, but like that's awesome that you're doing it. But I can't swim really, so I don't think I could do a triathlon. Whether that's training for a triathlon, or starting your fitness journey and how that kind of came about, or whether that's transitioning from college to a job, whether that's switching majors throughout college, because that's okay too. I did it. I didn't know what I started school nursing and I didn't graduate nursing. Whether that's finding your soul tribe of people, literally anything. It's not a closed book, it's not narrow, it's just about life and figuring out this thing we call life together, because we're all just a little confused, and that's okay. So the Female Passion Project podcast is on all podcast streaming apps. It's on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, on Google Podcasts, on Stitcher. There's like other ones, but I don't really know the names of them. But yeah, just search the Female Passion Project podcast, give it a listen, tell me what you think, rate it, comment, review it, follow it, and tell me what you think, because the more I hear from you guys, the more information, the more topics I get to hear from you guys, then the more I get to share them with other people who might be struggling with the same thing. So if you want to hear a certain topic, message me that also, and that would be amazing. Or you could check out thefemalepassionproject.com. Type it in the web. Thefemalepassionproject.com to kind of get the lowdown on what's going on. I'll be posting most stuff TFPP related on there, and it's gonna be a magical ride, and I'm so thankful that you are still watching this video, because I'm such a spaz, so I'm so sorry. But I'm so thankful that you're at the end of this video, and yeah, I think it's gonna be a magical journey. I think we are gonna be a powerful group of women who are just changing the world one step at a time, and also changing us for the better and becoming the best version of ourselves. And I think it's going to be absolutely incredible. It's going to be a beautiful and magical journey. It's going to be hard. There's going to be a lot of confusion, and we're going to struggle a lot together, but if we do it together, it makes it so much more easier than if you do it alone. So yes, join the community of women. I think it's going to be an amazing journey between all of us, and yeah, I'm so excited what the future holds. And thank you for believing in me, for watching this video, for being alongside of me through and around the globe, through creating the Female Passion Project, for being alongside of me where I'm just like also just confused with life, and I'm still just trying to figure it out. But thank you, you are amazing, and I think you have the power to do anything in this lifetime of yours, so find it. And thanks for watching. That was just like, that just got really motivational, and I wouldn't say I'm a motivational speaker, but if it motivates you to go after your dreams, then chase them, girlfriend, because you are one powerful human freaking being. And with that, I'm out.